You know, I can't believe this thing. This is like awesome.
It really is.
And you know what? You actually got your picture in it.
Yeah, and you know, and I got a couple of my songs in here too. This is
But you got your picture in it. Your songs are all over the place. Your pictures in the book. My picture isn't in the book.
I think you ought to check this out too, because like some of your songs are in there too.
Mm. Really?
Isn't that something?
That's amazing. It really is amazing. Can't believe we did so much work.
And we're still here too. That's even more amazing.
And laughing about it.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
About it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like 100 years of disco here.
And it's a great song. Every one of these songs is a great song.
Yeah. Well, they pick good. Look at that.
Ah.
In the bush.
I know that one.
I know that.
I always thought George was going to get that song, but never did he?
Nah.
What? You know me, I'm slow.
George Bush?
Oh.
You know, I was gonna do T-shirts instead. I was gonna do T-shirts instead. No, I can't do that.
Especially when he started going downhill. You know, push in the bush.
I've seen that on the internet. I've seen that as a blog title so many times. I don't know, but yeah.
That was a great record, Patrick. I have to tell you
That whole album.
That really got everybody crazy.
Thank you.
That was a
But
good album.
I mean, like, I learned so much from a lot of these records, you know, coming into what I did, and I'm quite sure a few people picked up some things from me. But that's, you know, that's the evolution.
The learning process.
Yeah, that's the learning process.
No, the thing that's amazing about it is, like, there were certain, like, I call them landmark songs, like Manu Tabango, like Soul Makossa, like it was like a tribal record.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Black Skin Blue Eyed Boys, which is like a rock record in England. And then Beggin' by Time Box, which is a cover of the Four Seasons record, Beggin'.
Wow.
But yet there's no, and yet they're like three different categories, but yet they were all big club records, and
Well,
you know,
had
they're all in
the
here too.
orchestration stuff.
Exactly.
Had all the Philly stuff,
Right.
all the stuff coming out of New York, Love Unlimited Orchestra,
Right.
big pieces.
But I've
Screaming
never seen this many great songs in one collection.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
And I'm not just saying that.
Well, and they're hard, especially the ones that are hard to get
Hard to
too.
get.
There's a lot of them.
Even Sly and the Family Stone. Wow.
Well, there's even some obscure stuff there. People say, "Oh yeah, I remember that track."
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, is this one mine? It might be. No, this is great. One of my Cerrone, Love in C minor. That was another landmark time.
Yeah.
This, you know, and the stuff coming out of L.A. El Coco. What are those two
Oh, they got
guys?
Cocomotion on there?
Yeah.
Mercy. That bass line.
You see, that's what I'm saying about the collection, that it's almost like you said, landmarks, that if you follow one record to the next, to the next, to the next, you can see how there was motion.
Yeah. I mean,
And eventually, by the time you get to the end, you do have an evolution that
Right.
happens from R&B into funk into disco.
And it's funny, you turn to one page here and you got Cocomotion, you got Love in C minor, you got Dance Dance Dance, which was another
Great record.
great
Yeah,
record.
that was their first
Giorgio from Here to Eternity,
Yeah.
which brought upon that real European electronic stuff. And you got Donna Summer, I Feel Love, which was a record that was unheard of at the time. It was a whole side of an album.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, with all kind of sexual connotations, and people didn't know what to make of it. Then you had Motown's attempt, Don't Leave Me This Way.
That.
So,
See,
I
that's
mean-
what I just keep saying. Great record. Great
Yeah.
record. Great record.
I mean, any page you go to, Doctor's Orders, Shame, 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 Machine Gun. I mean, it's just, it goes, Backstabbers. now that should be one of my favorites.
Well, that's our business. That's the music. That's the theme to the music business. Backstabbers, right?
It's funny, you know, it's like you do so many records and you're involved in a lot, and you go through this book, and all of a sudden you stumble on something. You say, "Temptations, Law of the Land." Man, that was a great record.
I know. Well, no, but
because you called me and
you
you
go
said,
back.
you said,
Do we
"Law
have-
of the Land." He said, "Do we have that?"
do we have the parts?
I said, you listen listened to the trailer, didn't you? Because otherwise, you know, there's so many titles you don't think of them all. But if somebody refreshes your memory and says, Patrick, remember that track? And you sit and you say, you know what, that was a good track.
No, but
man.
you go back to that time too when you first heard it too.
I mean, for us, it's great because, like you said before, we're still here, and we were at the time, so we've actually transcended the music from the 70s to...
I'm working on the next volume.
Well, he's on the next volume.
I mean,
already.
on recording songs
For the next volume. There you go. And
not to sound like a movie, but you're not alone.
No, even though this book says 70s to 80s, here we are in 2010, and we're still doing what we consider disco music.
Loving every minute of it.
And loving it. And people don't know the difference.
Yeah. You know what it is too? There's so many young people that are really turned on to music. And I mean, we're the lucky ones because we were involved with it when it was music. And they go, oh, you're so lucky. You were part of it then. And I wasn't even born when this stuff came out. And now I'm so turned on to it. Exactly, and that's exactly it.
Be introduced into music again, and once they listen to this, they'll never settle for what's on the radio right now.
3 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the 3 degrees.
One by one.
Yeah. All that stuff.
That's because you have 20/20 vision.
Yeah, now I do. And see, this was another big record. Dan Harmon.
Oh,
Vertigo, Relight the Fire.
Yeah, sure was.
I mean, well,
great
folks,
package.
There you go. A complete introduction to this. As Patrick said earlier, this ain't no joke. This is the real deal here. There isn't one dud in all the 40 or 50 songs that are on this 4 CD disc. I mean, if it wasn't that I already have one, I'd be out buying it.
well,
I may actually
I'm probably gonna buy a second or third.
I may buy one just so I have 2 of them. I may just wear it out.
That's right.